Get ready, Staten Island. It's time to celebrate 5 years of Ferry Hawks baseball.
Tuesday, May 19th at 10:30 a.m., it's morning baseball. Wednesday, May 20th at 6:30 p.m., have a pawsome time at Bark in the Park. Thursday, May 21st at 6:30, it's Pride Night with $5 Bud or Bud Light draft beer. Individual game tickets start at just $12.
Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.
Taxi! Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Vice President JD Vance now says the Justice Department is looking into Representative Ilhan Omar over long-running allegations of immigration fraud. During a Tuesday press briefing, the Daily Caller reporter Reagan Reese asked Vice President Vance whether he expects an indictment against Omar. Vance responded that claims surrounding Omar's marriage history appear fishy, but emphasized that everyone's entitled to equal justice under the law. He said the administration is investigating, reviewing the facts, and will prosecute if officials believe a crime occurred. Vance added that the matter is something the Justice Department is indeed carefully examining. The comments come about a month after Vance made stronger remarks on Benny Johnson's podcast, accusing Omar of committing immigration fraud, tying her to an alleged fraud within parts of the Somali community. Omar has repeatedly denied allegations that she married her own brother in order to illegally gain U.S. citizenship, despite all signs pointing to this being the case. After Vance's earlier comments, she dismisses the claims as a, quote, ridiculous lie, and accused Republicans of trying to distract from other issues. Omar may think that she's going to get some DEI pass to be above the law, which may have been the case when Joe Biden was in office, but is no longer the case in Donald Trump's America. A sitting member of Congress should not receive special protection because she's a Democrat or a minority or receives protection from their handmaidens in the mainstream media. The Justice Department should not show any leniency towards Omar. She should be held to the same standard as anyone else. It has also come out in recent weeks that Omar may have had knowledge about the extent of Somali fraud going on in Minnesota and actually helped to facilitate it. Now, this woman is a menace. It was a huge mistake to let her in America in the first place. It appears she came here illegally, and now that must be rectified. Omar and her family and her entire community should be sent back to where they belong. That is the law. Yesterday, we revealed how she was well aware of the fraud going on in a meals program in Minnesota. What you see in Minnesota, this kind of social welfare fraud, is just the tip of the iceberg. Before it's all over, you will see that similar programs and similar fraud have taken place in Ohio, Washington State, California, New York, as well as Michigan and other states. For those who don't think this will be an issue in the 2026 election, I think you should guess again. It's particularly interesting to note that among those who traveled to China with President Trump was Elon Musk. Elon Musk was an extraordinarily beneficial force in the 2024 election. I expect him to be an extraordinarily important force in the 2026 elections as well. He and President Trump have clearly had a rapprochement,